Hi YouTube. This is my first video that I'm doing. Never really thought about doing this until recently, when I guess I thought, or I saw some other people doing some things and decided that I wanted to kind of throw my 2 cents in and you know, kind of point out some stuff and also throw up some of my advice, although it's the same as most people's, but I've got some other stuff that I'd like to throw up there, but yeah. So I guess for the first video, just give you all a little bit of background on me. Let's see. I was born in Taunton, Massachusetts. I know. But shortly thereafter, like when I was moved between Taunton and Virginia for a couple of years there, put the phone up there, for a couple of years, and then through a series of events ended up in Houston, at which point we lived there for a couple months and then moved to Kaufman. We had a little property out there, and we lived there for probably about a year. And after that, my mom met my dad, and we moved to where we're at now, which is where we've been since 1999. Just a little town outside of Dallas, and so grew up in Texas pretty much. I visit Massachusetts sometimes, but I wouldn't want to move back ever. I love Texas, but that's just me. And then I guess I can go into what got me started dipping, and hold on a second. For normal stuff, I dip Copenhagen wintergreen. Actually, more preferably to me would be this stuff, Red Seal wintergreen, but it's more expensive, and I didn't have the money this last time that I did it, so I just went with some Cope, which I don't mind. And then I do dip in school, and I have a job. Just actually got off. That's why I'm all in black. And there, this was all that the gas station had. This is, I just turned 18. This is the first time that I've done that, but I did, hold on a second, the pouches, because that makes life easier on me at school and at work, because I'm not supposed to do it in either of those two places. So that's pretty much what are my two go-to dips. And the other that I've done would be Copenhagen Southern Blend, which I like, and Copenhagen Long Cut, which I also like. I've tried the Marlboro just it's all that Tom Thumb, that's where I work at Tom Thumb, that's all that they have, and yeah, it's gross. I do not recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it to even my worst enemy ever. No, it's just I wouldn't do it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I smoke too, and they have awesome cigarettes, but they do not know how to make dip, period. And then I guess I should also go into a little bit on, how I started and all that, and how long I've been doing it. And well, my birthday is in September, and November of the year that I turned 16, I started to smoke. I started with Marlboro Lights, and then went to 27s or Reds, and I like Reds the best. But I'm trying to quit with this whole smoking thing, because out of the two of them, smoking is definitely more dangerous, and why do you need to? Cigarettes are also a lot more expensive, so. But it's harder because, I mean, like, you'd think, oh, well, you get your nicotine out of both, so should be easy, right? Well, no, it's not. I started smoking, didn't start by dipping. And so the whole thing, holding the cigarette and all that stuff, is part of the being addicted. And so that's why it's a little bit more difficult than you might think. And the way that I started dipping was, I'm 18 now, by the way, and I I'm in the FFA, and I went to state convention over the summer, and it was in Dallas. It was really awesome. But when I was there, I couldn't smoke, obviously. I was with the ag teachers the whole time, and some of the kids there had some Copenhagen Southern Blend, and I was like, well, I need it, so I need a nicotine fix, because it was bad. So I did that, and I've actually come to like it better. I like just being able to kind of throw it in and mellow out at the end of the day. I really like just everything about it. So that's how all of that ended up happening. And sorry, the camera's shaky. It's on my phone. My laptop is not working very well right now. So that was pretty much how I started with all this, and my parents do not know. I'm home with them right now, but I do it in the house with them all the time. They don't ever notice. I'm really good at hiding it. But my parents don't know that I do it, and so if I start acting a little bit sketchy, then that's the reason for that. So the reasons that I do it, because I'm sure that I see a lot of kids at my school do it because they think it's cool. I don't. Again, I do it because I'm addicted, and I wish that I had never started, but at the same time, I did. Oh well, it happens. And I'm just working on not smoking anymore, which we'll see how that goes. I'll keep y'all updated on that one. But I don't enjoy showing it off. Nobody at all knew that I did it until I turned 18 and I started to buy them for myself. And then they were like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." But yeah, so I'm going to be putting up some review videos, because now that I'm 18 I can throw those up, but I'm not going to do them all the time because I feel like that'd get really boring. So, I mean, there will be some days where it's just stories and stuff like that. And also some tutorials on, how to do it in school, good ways to do it in school. Because I know from experience I don't do it in school because I think it's cool. I do it in school because I can't make it through the day without it. And I've got 4th off. We have a weird way of doing schedule. Anybody from my area, anybody with anything like what we've got, I get out at 2. We only have 4 periods a day, and we do like 4 classes one semester and 4 the other. And I can't go from 8 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon without it. I can't even go 2 hours. Well, I can go 2 hours. I can't even go 3 hours without really, really needing one. I start to get tired. I start to get groggy and like I can't think straight. I can't focus. I just want to sleep. So that's the reason why I do it in school. And so and yeah, I am in the FFA. I do have ag classes. I took shop already, so I'm not doing that one again, but we have the same teacher for shop as we do for equine science and principles of animal production and all that. So he knows that I do it in his class. It's just a moot subject, I guess you could say. We don't really, neither of us have really even acknowledged it, but I mean, I do it in his class every day. I do it all periods of the day. And so, I mean, that's pretty much how that goes in his class. I don't spit. I just swallow it, which I know a lot of y'all think is probably disgusting, but that's how I do it, and he does it that way too. And so if you can do that, I guess that gets some respect. And so that's probably the reason why he lets me do it, because there are people that I know that he will write up for it, but yeah, he doesn't really mind that I do it because I don't spit in his class. I spit in other classes because none of the other teachers that I know of do it or have done it and really know what it looks like. So they're just really not on the lookout the same way that he is. So that's my intro video. It's pretty much all I got without rambling on forever. So yeah, if you could rate, subscribe, give me suggestions what to do, because like I said, this is my first video. Really don't have this down as well as some of y'all do. I know, look at the camera, not the screen. I'm trying, but it's pretty difficult sometimes. But anyways, so yeah, that was my intro video. Hope y'all like it. And yeah, so subscribe.